We are set to go for the final time. The green is about to fly here on this part of the racetrack. A great crowd is on hand, beautiful weather, and the Trans-South Financial 400 is underway.
Joseph McQuillan from Trans-South racing for the final time on this racetrack in this present configuration. Check some speeds at the line and just see which of the cars right now are the fastest. But we have a problem on the racetrack. We see Mike Wallace up against the wall in the Spam Chevrolet. And NASCAR has thrown the caution flag.
Car up against the outside wall coming down the straightaway. Now he goes to the inside, but there is damage to the Spam car. And Mike Wallace brings out the third caution already.
As he goes by here, both right side tires are flat, and he has flattened the right side against the cement wall.
Club is running in 28th position when the accident occurred.
That's too bad. He needed a good run and a good finish, and he was confident that he might be able to get that here today.
Here is the replay. Let's see what happened.
Well, we don't see what caused him to get up in the wall. We see him in the wall, and we see that the 75 car gets in the back of the 81, and Greg Saxon, the 20, just about ran in the back of Rick Mast.
He sure did. He had to take quick evasive action to avoid.
Looks like it just went right. Looks like there's some debris or maybe a punctured tire or something.
Of course, that was his brother Kenny Wallace in car number 81 right behind him, so he backed off, and as Benny said, Rick Mast in the 75 didn't get backed off quite as quick. Well, we've got pit stops coming up. They've run 27, finishing 28 laps here right now, so everybody coming down pit road.
Dale Earnhardt may stay out there and then lead the race.
Should do it, because he stopped not too long ago.
Here's Bill Weber.
Jeff Gordon is on pit road. They will make a track bar adjustment and adjust the air pressure. A lot of drivers complaining their car is a little tight off the turns. The 88 also on pit road. Right sides for Gordon, now around to the left. The 28 also on pit road. 4 tires and fuel for everyone. The fuel is in the DuPont Chevrolet, waiting for the left rear. Now Jeff Gordon's down and away.
You can see Jeff Gordon has a long ways to go. Dale Jerry comes out first. And Craven is going to run into his teammate. Almost ran into him. Jeff Gordon will come out second.
Man, that was close. Meanwhile, the rest of the field comes out, and Robert Presley is up front as we get set for green flag racing.
He and Robbie Gordon stopped on lap 17, so they did not stop here during this caution period, so that has them first and second.
Third is Jarrett, then Gordon, and then Craven.
Look at Jeff Gordon. He got a run coming off of there. Jarrett had to back off for Gordon, and Gordon will take over third going into turn 3.
And he may. Well, now here comes Jarrett on the inside, huh?
Well, I'll leave you to back off. He won't try that here.
Riding with Ricky Craven.
See, they're going by Robbie Gordon on the outside. That's Gordon on the outside as Jeff Gordon has gone by. Dale Jarrett is on the inside. Robbie Gordon will wisely back off, let these fellows in. That's a one-groove racetrack over there at speed. And right now, Jeff Burt trying to figure out how he can get by Ricky Craven. Oh, some contact between the 24 and 29.
Gordon hasn't made the pass yet. Trying to get the run coming off the corner. Oh!
Contact once again.
And here comes Jeff Burton trying to get on the inside. Can't quite make it. Craven to block that move. And here goes Craven. Here goes Burton.
And Gordon up front.
Yes, Jeff makes the pass in corner number 4 and comes down to lead lap
Gordon's in the wall. Jeff Gordon just hit the wall going into turn 3.
The driver going for 4 in a row. And there's another crash as Kyle Petty and David Green have come together. So there may be some kind of oil or something up
Damn it, Dennis, you gotta tell him what they're under you.
Caution is out.
Heavy damage to the Caterpillar Chevrolet of David Green. And he goes directly to the garage area to start working on the car.
And David's another driver that felt he could have a good run and a good finish here today. He's a good, smooth race driver and knows how to race this track and figure out what happened here.
Well, here we see the leader, Jeff Gordon, as he goes in the corner. It's almost like Dale Jarrett last fall. He goes in the corner, and all of a sudden now the car is supposed to turn left, and it just continues going right up in the wall, and we see the contact with the wall. If we'd had radio contact with him, we probably would have said, I'm in the wall.
Doesn't appear as if there's a great deal of damage to the car, though.
Maybe he just got up against the wall.
Yeah, I don't think he hit it too hard. Evidently he didn't, because you see the right side of the car there, maybe just a little bit of a scrape there is on the door.
We see him weaving back and forth. He's trying to figure out, he's trying to figure out what in the world's wrong with the car as you see him weaving back and forth.
And then after Jeff Gordon scraped the wall up in that area of the track, then we had the crash involving Petty and Green.
Well, Kyle Petty spins out, and David Green, he's got all 4 wheels locked up, cannot get the car stopped, and right in the side of Kyle Petty.
Did you see how Earnhardt, he got by down on the inside? He was almost in that wreck.
But he did get a little bit of damage apparently from the incident at the rear of the car. He comes down, and you can see there on the right rear.
Yep.
Well, Bill, it's so crowded out there, you know, and I tell you, I'm learning so much each lap I make here, but we went down in that corner, and Kyle Petty, that's the first car I saw sideways, and just saw a big 44, and you know, I got on the brakes, and I guess I forgot we're running about 50 or 60
and Dale Jarrett's in the wall.
And I had to brake to the floor and ran right into Dale Earnhardt.
Problem on the track, guys.
Jarrett's in the wall, so is Robert Presley. He makes 1 complete spin, now 2 complete spins, and the car stops at the bottom of the racetrack. Not a funny situation for the Cartoon Network car, and again we have caution for the 5th time in just the first 48 laps, and there's Gary Bradbury.
He stops against the wall.
Wow.
Well, you talk about Darlington. You are seeing a classic Darlington race here with not only the inexperienced drivers on this track, but the best into the wall. Doyle Ford, who celebrates his 64th birthday on Wednesday, is waving the caution once again. And now the question is, how much damage, if any, was done to Dale Jarrett when he got into the wall up in 3?
I don't think he hit it too hard, Bob, but we'll see.
Same situation as Jeff Gordon. Goes in the corner, and there we see the 29 car spin. And Ricky Craven runs in the back of the 99 car. Here comes Hut Strickland by Craven. I think Jarrett's car looks about like Jeff Gordon's car. I think he's brushed the wall with the tires. He hasn't flattened it like we saw Mike Wallace's car, certainly.
And the green flag waves. We're back at it.
Well, Dale Jarrett will know in a moment or so here how much damage was done to that Ford, if it's going to bother him at all or not. Here's Sterling Marlin trying to get one of his laps back.
He's now 6 laps down. And Burton and Hut Strickland both closing out on Jarrett.
Oh, almost some contact there. Jarrett is he's got his hands full right now with that car, Ned.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything wrong with it or not, or it's just the position that got him coming off of that turn. But it looks like that there is something wrong with the car. Here are others coming by.
When it came off the corner.
He'd just like to get him a spot there to run without having to race somebody here for a few laps and get the feel of it.
Teammate Ernie Irvin passes by as we look back from Ricky Craven's car. He's running 3rd.
Well, Strickland really makes up some ground going in that corner.
Sterling Marlin just pulled away from her with those new tires on.
Got a great run, and there is clear lead. Strickland takes the lead. Now here comes Ricky Craven.
Race the racetrack. Be smooth.
Strickland finished second here in the Mountain Dew Southern 500 last September. He led many laps, and he's up front today.
He had a great race car last September, and apparently has a good race car here today. Plus that he came in here with a world of confidence, knowing that he could get around this racetrack, and that means a lot. Jeff Ledine making a move on Dale Jarrett, taking over 6.
Craven tries to go to the inside of Hutt. Has to back off. Econo Lodge in car, looking back from the leader to second place Craven.
And right behind these two, Ernie Irvin has closed up right on the back bumper. There we see him. And here goes Craven on the inside, trying to get position.
Full car.
Back out real close, and here comes Irvin down on the inside. Craven going into turn 3. You get that position. But does he slide up and Craven drive back under him? No.
Irvin has now gone to second position. Morgan Shepherd has just passed Rusty Wallace, and Shepherd has entered the top 10.
Boy, he had a great run at Atlanta. Trying to continue that here. He likes this racetrack. He says it's his favorite racetrack.
That's the Miller Lite in car from Rusty Wallace. Camera mounted on the right front. There's Johnny Benson, and he made another outside pass.
Unbelievable. This time he drug the 5-car, Terry Labonte, along with him. He's running that high groove down in 1 and 2, and he gets a run off the corner. It's unbelievable. Here's a battle for the lead.
Ernie Irvin has the lead in turn 1.
Smooth. Be smooth.
Great 4-car battle here. Jeff Burton to the inside of Craven.
Load you need him.
Looks like everybody wants to driver to win this final race at Darlington before they flip-flop the straightaways.
It's Kyle Petty running slowly at the bottom of the race.
Digging, buddy. Come on. Keep digging. Keep digging. Keep digging. He's right there. He's still there. Still there.
Look at him.
Clear.
They're side by side into turn 3, and Jeff Burton makes a great run all the way from 4th to 2nd.
Wow. This is great stuff. I don't think I've seen this many lead changes this early in a long time here at Darlington.
Strickland had his hands full when he came off 4 that time. Car got a little bit loose. It's going to get even looser if that 99 car continues right on that tailgate. And here the 99 car, Burton.
Right on your quarter. He fell in line. He fell in line.
That's that Strickland spotter.
Down to 99. Clear about 99.
22nd. Jeff Gordon has moved up to 22nd.
Back at Darlington, and Jeff Burton slowed there momentarily and allowed Ernie Irvin to go to the lead. I thought there was something seriously wrong with the car, but he's okay now, it looks like.
Yeah, I think he was running a little bit harder maybe than he wanted to out there, Bob, and Ernie was coming up on him, so he just decided to move over and let him go. Right behind him there for a little while.
So Jeff Burton ended up with a pretty doggone good lead after the series of pit stops. He probably has 2 or 3 seconds on Ernie Irvin.
He had a great pit stop. He stopped a lap or 2 before they did, and that, with those fresh tires, helped a little bit. He's about 2.5 seconds ahead of Ernie Irvin right now.
Jeff Burton has been up and down since North Wilkesboro last year. Beginning at North Wilkesboro, every other race he has an average finish of 5.2. In the other races, he's averaged a 24th place finish. And right now, he has lost the lead to Jeff Gordon.
Gordon got a run on him, but here comes Jeff back. He's going to do it. Two Jeffs racing there, but the Gordon one is going to win that battle.
Jeff Burton's finishes this year 11th at Daytona, 3rd at Rockingham, 42nd at Richmond, and 5th at Atlanta. Whoa, somebody's up high. Who was it?
That's Derek Cope, I believe.
Just about got in the fence. If he didn't,
The Skittles car.
He sure raised some dust if he didn't hit the wall.
And you see up ahead there that Ernie Irvin just got by Jeff Bodine going down into turn 3.
Inside looking.
And Jeff Burton took over the lead from Jeff Gordon.
Thing okay?
and there we see Musgrave go by.
Yeah, just got loose really bad.
Jeff Burton is back in the lead, as you see there on the left side of your screen, coming around off the 4th corner. He's taking the lead away from Jeff Gordon. Now Jerry has more on Jeff Burton.
3 laps ago, Burton was 7 car lengths behind the 24 car. Jeff radioed to Buddy Parrish, "Hey, Buddy, how hard can I run?" Buddy said, "Okay, if you want to, go up there and get that 24 passing. It'll make you happy." And that's what he did in 2 laps.
He sure did. At the same time, Ernie Irvin comes to 3rd.
Passing Jeff Bodine.
He closes in on Jeff Gordon and makes a 3-car battle for the lead. David Green, by the way, is going back on the racetrack. He's been back behind. Oh, look out. Bumper tag all around there, almost an accordion, huh?
Gordon gets in the back of Irvin. Irvin gets in the back of Gordon, and meanwhile, Irvin takes the second spot. Here's Jeff Bodine and Dale Jarrett.
Could something have happened to Jeff Gordon in an exchange? Or is he just simply getting out of the battle?
Ooh, this is going to get tight going into turn 3 here. Let's see who's going to lift. Is it going to be Jeff Bodine or Jeff Burton? I mean, Jeff Gordon.
Yeah.
Too many Jeffs out there.
Here's Dale Jarrett going by, taking the spot away from the 7 car of Bodine. Puts him in the 4th spot.
Well, Bodine had to back off when he was there beside of Jeff Gordon coming off the turn, so that's Jarrett's run on him.
And here comes the 16 car of Musgrave trying to get by.
Boy, look at how this accordion squeezed together here in turn 3.
Ever see Gordon hit the 99, the 28 hits the 24, and knock him back into the 99.
Wow. I'll tell you, we were fortunate it was not a wreck. Here goes Ernie.
Yep.
That's the lead.
Ernie Irvin takes the lead. 7 different leaders so far, 13 lead changes.
Pretty excited just a couple of laps ago when Jarrett went by Irvin and Jeff Burton and Jeff Gordon at the same time.
Look, we have a car spinning. Hard contact into the backstretch inside wall. Ricky Craven and Robert Presley are in.
This time the car's behind ready to get slowed.
Rusty Wallace had to take evasive action there. He was headed right for the very badly damaged car of Presley.
Yes, there's heavy damage to both sides of Doyle Ford once again. Waves of caution.
Well, the window net is down, so that's a good sign.
Yes. Yeah, we're talking. There we see Ricky Craven. He's trying to start his car.
Once again, one of Ricky's cars has some very bad damage to it. Here it is again from our camera in turn 2.
And Presley, it looked like the back end just got out from under him, and Craven had committed to go down to the inside of him, and both of them just carried right into the inside wall.
It's like Craven was a victim of circumstances there, just was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Presley limps as he gets out of the car, is helped by a NASCAR official. And the 29 car now has an engine fire.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Slight air pressure change for Ernie Irvin, complaining the car was a little bit tight. They may be going back to where they were a little bit ago. The 99 car, that car is loose. They have right side tires, left side tires. They race down pit road side by side. Jared is out, the 28, 99, as they all head right back to turn 1.
21% of the wins here at Darlington since 1950 have come from the pole position. However, the pole sitter has crashed in the last 2 Trans-South Financial 400s. Jarrett trying to break that streak and has been, he did, I guess you could almost say crash. He scraped the wall pretty good earlier in the race.
It was enough to get my attention.
Up front, Dale Jarrett now finds a rear view mirror full of Ted Musgrave.
And we can see 2 distinct different lines as they go through 1 2. Jarrett on the bottom of the racetrack, Musgrave high on the racetrack. Jarrett, pole sitter.
$38,000 of Unocal bonus money, and he'll pick up the $10,000 in the Winston Cup leader bonus if he wins this race, because he will also be the points leader.
Here goes Musgrave down on the inside, trying to take the lead.
Nope, he'll have to back off. Musgrave has never won a NASCAR Winston Cup race. There's Jarrett, who is outside.
Boy, those cars slipping and sliding right now. I think Jarrett's tires are completely gone.
This would be worth quite a bit of money to Jack Roush Racing as well. They put Musgrave on the winner's circle plan in NASCAR. Here you go, Musgrave's got another great run.
Cannot makes the pass, however. There are now 6 laps to go. Can Jarrett hold off this challenge by Ted Musgrave and win his 2nd race of the year? Now the interval grows a little bit.
Here's where Musgrave really has been getting a great run. Let's see if he does it once again. Once again, he gets off that corner very, very well.
And again, they're approaching some slower traffic ahead. They'll have to move around it before this race is over. Who's it going to favor?
That traffic, it's hard to say. Depends on how they catch them, where they catch them on the racetrack. Those drivers fighting for position as well. Musgrave is definitely better coming off of turn 4. It seemed to be pretty equal in turns 1 and 2. Here he's right on his bumper this time coming off of there.
Closing the gap. Let's see what he does coming onto the straightaway. Takes a look to the inside. 4 laps to go.
He wants to get on the outside of Jarrett. He wants to get out there. Can he? No, he can't.
Put that down. Terry Labonte sees him coming. He's going to get out of the way. He's the last car on the lead lap. Oh, this Jarrett almost ran into the back of Labonte. Didn't know that he was going to slow down that much going into the turn.
And Musgrave got another good run. Let's see. Can he do it this time?
Jarrett just has too much straightaway speed. Musgrave gets the good run coming off the corner, but Dale is able to stave off the challenge in the straightaway. Here, another good run by Musgrave.
3 laps to go, 2.5.
When they pass Terry Labonte, they put him a lap down in 14th. There are 13 cars on the lead lap now.
Once again, Musgrave really getting off the 4th corner, but he just can't get the inside position to it. 2 laps to go. Less than 2 laps now.
And 2 Fords battling out for the win here. Chevy has won the last 4 races here, but it's Ford up front in the first 2 positions. Jeff Gordon is 3rd in the Chevy.
Well, now that traffic is about to come into play. They run up on Jimmy Spencer. Spencer gets down out of the way, totally out of the way. Said, you go at it, guys.
Here comes the white flag. Doyle Ford has it in hand. He waits it. 1 more lap to go. 1.3 miles of competition left in this Trans-South Financial 400. Musgrave looks to the inside in 2. He may have him here coming off the corner.
And he breaks loose a little bit. Couldn't get the traction he needed. Still, that traffic is a problem up in front of him as he goes into turn 3.
This is where Musgrave has been getting his good runs. Let's see how he handles it this time. Off of the corner. He looks to the inside once again, but off the corner as they come to the line. It is Dale Jarrett winning the Trans-South Financial 400 by just about a car length on Ted Musgrave. All top 3 finishes, and he has led 65% of the laps. He's in victory lane again here today. And for the McDonald's Winner's Circle interview, here's Dr. Jerry Pope.
Taking good care of me, and I'm thankful